Hey everyone, I'd like to welcome you to 5-Minute Reviews with Platinum Rezz. Today, I'll be going over one of the most popular games released this month, Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is a third-person hero shooter video game based in the Marvel Universe, which was released on December 6, 2024 for all platforms, except for the Nintendo Switch. It was developed and published by the Chinese company NetEase Games. An interesting thing to note is that NetEase partnered with Blizzard Entertainment to bring games over to the Chinese market in 2008. This partnership would later end around 2022 to 2023, and a plethora of Blizzard games would no longer receive service in mainland China. NetEase seems to have a long history of bringing other companies' games to the Chinese market. But you didn't click on this video to hear about NetEase. You came here to hear me talk about Marvel Rivals. So let's get to it. Okay. So I think it's time to address the elephant in the room. Yes, Marvel Rivals is pretty darn like Overwatch. Yes, a lot of the characters feel like Overwatch characters. But in Marvel Rivals' defense, I have way more fun in this game. Players will be involved in a 6v6 match, much like the early Overwatch days. It has 33 playable characters, with many more characters to come. Players will have the opportunity to play all of their favorite Marvel heroes, such as Spider-Man, Hulk, Venom, Wolverine. Pretty much anybody you can think of off at the top of your head, they have it in there already. Of course, there's still a lot of heroes for NetEase to add to the game, but right now, they still have pretty much everybody that you can think of right off the top of your head. The characters fall into 3 roles: Vanguard, Duelist, and Strategist. Vanguards are your tanks that lead the front line and soak up damage. Duelists are your heavy damage dealers, and Strategists are your support characters who bring buffs and heals. This allows for a lot of team combination and gives a lot of freedom for teams to try out new compositions. Well, for better or for worse. I'm looking at you teammates who insta-lock 4 duelists. Like seriously, like I don't understand. I don't understand it. Why are we insta-locking 4 duelists? All in all, the gameplay is so much fun. There's a chaotic element to every fight. As you go up in skill and rank, if you plan on playing competitive, you will find that you will need some strategy to get a win. I feel like the game has a very easy to learn, hard to master vibe going on. Yes, there are a lot of characters where you just mouse click and hope for a kill, but there are also a lot of characters where you need to learn their rhythm and combos. Something to note, every character is broken. Some characters are more broken than others. I'm looking at you, Hella. But all in all, every character is busted. This really feeds into the chaotic feel I was talking about earlier. These characters pack a punch with some nutty abilities. With team-up abilities on top of that, which provide extra abilities and other buffs, with the right team composition, you can really kick some ass. I will say, I think this puts the developers in a weird position when it comes to balancing and fighting the inevitable power creep that comes with adding new characters, but I am interested to see how the developers tackle balancing in the future. With that, it's time to move on to our next topic, character design. Can I please talk to someone at NetEase? What's up with all the thick characters? I mean, look at this. Venom's butt aside, the NetEase team had so many different choices to choose from regarding character design. With a history as rich as Marvel, they really have a lot to work with, which makes me excited for the future. They really did an amazing job taking the source material and making those characters come to life. So I really have no complaints there. On to the next topic. It's been a while since I last played Overwatch, but I don't remember some of the characters moving as slow as they do in this game. Maybe I'm wrong, but sometimes I feel like it takes so long to get back to my team after I die. Also, while I enjoy not having a role queue, I'm also tired of being forced to play with teams that think it's a good idea to 5-stack duelists. I appreciate the freedom, but I hate the idea of being forced to play support or tank roles. I feel like this isn't entirely the developer's fault and is more on the community, but I really don't have an answer on how to fix that issue. The game just released, so I'm not going to dock points for this, but hopefully we'll get more content outside of the current game modes. Also, wanted to note, as of writing this, there was an announcement about a special game mode and new skins and all that coming out. So yeah, that's my bad. Speaking of the skins, I feel like the skins are still a little too pricey. Yes, they are an optional thing, but charging $16 to $20 for a skin will just never be okay with me. Look, I really enjoy this game. I'm sure I could be a little bit more critical on it, but I just can't help but talk highly about it. It's been a long time since I've had fun in the hero shooter format, and Marvel Rivals really brought back a lot of the memories I had from playing Overwatch with my friends back in the day. So all that being said, Marvel Rivals gets an 8 out of 10 for me. There's still room for growth, but I'm really enjoying my time.